Hello and welcome to episode 13 of my Let's Play, the unlucky episode. Maybe. I was just outside fighting mobs when I found a swamp, and what do I see in the distance but a witch hut? So I was out here looking for a big desert for my sand quarry, and this was the biggest desert I saw, so I was exploring it to see if I could find like a large flat area, which this kind of applies, but I don't want to. But I just found a witch hut. So now I can get unlimited redstone and glowstone from it, which I need both of right now. And I don't think this is actually a big enough flat area, because I have two major desert biomes on this map. There's this one, and then there's the one in the bottom left corner, and I'm trying to figure out which one is bigger, has a bigger flat area. So what I want is a really big flat area for my sand quarry. So many mobs out here though. I have a full iron suit of protection armor. That sword broke. Use my knockback one, I guess. A full suit of iron protection armor, and as you just know now, knockback sword. Before I was using plate 1. Swords break so fast though, it's ridiculous. It does not take long to break an iron sword. So yeah, witch hut. Witch huts are awesome. So they give you free glass bottles, so you don't have to get sand for that. They give you glowstone so you don't have to explore the nether, and redstone so you don't have to go mining. It just makes everything so much easier. Ah, skeleton. You disappoint me. I want to get a music disc other than cat. I'm so tired of cat. Peaceful music in the middle of the night with a bunch of mobs after me. Oh, Minecraft. There's a bunch of spiders. Creeper, skeleton, you know what that makes me think automatically. Something other than cat. Because I don't want cat. Cat is old. I've had cat. 2 skeletons, twice a chance of hitting the creeper. This is a knockback. Whoa! Oh, I did not expect that other creeper. Whoa! Run. My life is in danger right now. I think I tossed my sword. I can't tell, but I think I did. Oh, look, the skeletons are fighting. So now I'm weaponless in the middle of the night with almost no health. Not good. Did not know there were all those other creepers there. Oh, great. What should I do? I might just dig myself underground. This is not a good situation. Let's get up in the trees. Mobs can't spawn in the trees. Unless they find a way to get up here. Then I should be safe. And of course, there could also be gaps between the trees. So this is new generated terrain. So that witch hut's going to be very helpful later, when I can make a farm out of it. Because I need a lot of glowstone for my storage room. I might try to make a simple farm for now. If I did toss that sword, I don't think it broke. I think I tossed it. If I did though, I don't mind. It's just a knockback 1 sword. So how do I get back home? Did he get up here? He got up here. There must be some way to parkour up from there. I'm going to make a run for it. That's what I'm trying. I think I hear a creeper. Near footsteps and you don't hear a mob equals creeper. Oh no! Spider! Spider! No! Don't kill me. Although I do have copies of these maps back at base, I don't want to have to craft new ones. Here's my main desert biome. Well, not my main desert biome. The first desert biome I found. The one with the collapsed zombie dungeon right by my temporary base. Which, by the way, doesn't even have a door anymore, but it still has chickens, so... Unless they've escaped, like, by glitching. So, if I ever, like, lose every chicken, I can go back here and get eggs. Run. 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 Oh, no, don't glitch to the ground. That's wasting time. Run. Run. The cave entrance to my base, I sealed that up because I was working on the pig face in my base, and as soon as I finished, I had to redo it. I also have worked on the sheep phase, which isn't quite done yet. Here I am in the familiar tree maziness of my outside area. So, you can still go down there, but once you get to the wall of my base, there's no entrance. I'm not sure if I showed you this, but you can now get... I mined that block so you can get from this cave to that cave, because that was just stupid how you couldn't do that before. Yes, there's no mobs in here. Down the quick drop. This area is pretty much safe now. So yeah. Sheep face, pig face, yellow sheep. Not quite done yet, and then the pig face is done. Then here there will be a mushroom. Also been working on the storage room some more. Got some more stairs and crafting tables and stuff in place. And more bricks. And I finished up all of these things. So yeah. Did I really get over a stack of sand from creeper explosions? Well, that's convenient. 12 items. That's not fully taking advantage. 16 items. That's how much one coal block can smelt. Turn the furnace. Oh yeah, I was playing 13 when the pig face exploded. Apparently I haven't played the music since then. So I was going to put in a coal block. And smelt everything. Whenever I get a spider eye, I always just eat it because I don't have a slot for it. I usually need to eat. Spider eyes are actually a lot better than rotten flesh. They poison your health, not your hunger, so you don't have to eat again soon. And they have better saturation than melons, actually. So yeah, that witch hut's going to come in handy once I can figure out how to farm it. Make a new sword. I have 14 levels. I think the most you can get with an unupgraded enchantment table is 8. Or 9. 8. That's an 8. Smite 2. I'm always getting smite. Yeah, he also kind of blew up my farm, which I didn't bother repairing because it's just a temporary farm, so... We lost 4 farmland blocks. Yeah, I need to go up there and get some jungle wood so I can make chests out of it. I wonder what the easiest type of witch farm to create is. I'll probably just create the same type Docum77 did. I should do that soon because I should do that like before I make all my advanced redstone projects and stuff. So I can easily get redstone from that. And its glowstone will also be helpful for the farm. Oh, it's daytime now. For the farm, for the storage room. Yeah, I think I'll try and build one like Docum77 did. That'd probably be a good idea. No creeper waiting for me in here like there was that one time? Good. Well, there was a creeper in here and I had to do an advanced parkour exit on that end of the cave to get out. That cobblestone, a creeper blew up. It was one of those creepers that blows up like 2 layers and it's like 8 blocks wide, one of those flat explosions. So even though I filled the bottom layer in with dirt, it still wasn't enough. Or with cobblestone, it still wasn't enough dirt from the explosion. sheep. Do I have wheat? No, I do not. No baby cows right now, I guess. Still collecting leather for making a fully upgraded enchantment table. I'm gonna get around to doing that. So, well, not last time, but the time before when I cut down a big jungle tree, I got a lot of saplings, and so I planted like 8, which is good, because last time I only got 2 saplings. Well, and you need 4 for one of these trees. So this is one of the new ones I planted. Rearrange my inventory. And climb up the tree. In a spiral staircase fashion. That's the easiest way to cut down a jungle tree, I think. Because jungle wood is the easiest type of wood to get, so I use it for things that don't need a specific type of wood, like chests or crafting tables. Things that do need a specific type of wood, like oak stairs, like the stairs and the slabs and stuff, those all use oak wood. I should really just cut down all those oak trees. They're a mess. I'm guessing at some point oak wood will probably become my main type of wood. But that's not yet. Cut down this gigantic jungle tree. This is such a tall one. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss any of these branches. Yeah, that's a branch right there. I don't want any floating jungle tree branches. I'll pass them all again on my way down in case I miss any. Oh, there's a jungle wood. Whoa. Sneaking on vines does not work very well. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a safe landing. Let's get all this jungle wood down here. That walking noise is just squids, don't worry. Squids do walk on the bottom of water for some reason. Back up the tree. Whoa, some of these vines are missing. I'm not good with jungle trees. How far up did I go? Oh yeah, I was trying to break that one branch right there. Jungle wood. I think I'm nearly at the top now. Keep on going up the tree. All the way up to the top. See, I was lucky with the witch hut. Now I found one on my single player and on the server. But what I don't find is nether fortresses. Oh, that one. That's a branch block right there. Pass by all the branches on my way down and make sure that I get all the wood out of them. There's one. So much wood. Oh, I nearly broke this axe, too. I can definitely toolio them now. Any wood in here? Yep. Oh, let's sit down with my axe. Jungle trees take so long to cut down. I guess something I could talk about would be the first multiplayer server I ever played on. The first server I ever played on was, I don't remember like if the server had a name or anything, but it was the first result when you searched for Minecraft 13W16A server. And it was a good server. It had about 20 people on it at most times. It was completely vanilla with easy difficulty, which is actually default for some reason when you play on a server, that is. And usually about 20 people on at a time. And that was the server I had played on at first, when I first played multiplayer. I think there was something I wanted to say specifically about it. Yeah, I remember it very well because it was actually pretty recently. As I'm in 13W19A right now, and that was back when 13W16A came out. I remember, like, the first thing that happened when I logged on was I was spawn killed. And then, second time I logged in, Mr. Roomy37, he told me where he was. He was, like, in a lake fighting monsters. I actually didn't see the people who spawn killed me, so when I came up to him, he was the first person I'd ever seen in multiplayer. I actually saw someone else. PvP was on that server. So yeah, we made a temporary base in a jungle. Well, not a temporary base. We started to make a base in a jungle. And then I was, like, there was a jungle lake and we each made our own base across the river from each other. We just kind of, like, started a little bit. And I was like, I wonder what would happen if I typed the coordinates in the chat. Bad idea. That attracted griefers and other mean people, because the server had no rules. So at one point, I had died, and usually the griefer that came to kill us, so they left our stuff, because we didn't really have anything. They just wanted to kill us to be mean. So, yeah. And one time when I had come back, there was a bunch of horses in there. I'm guessing the griefer was trying to be a troll. Lucky for me, I didn't know how to tame a horse. And how you could tame them by just riding them over and over again, because in 13W16A there was a glitch in multiplayer where if you tried to ride something, you would be kicked from the server, and you could not get back on unless someone broke, like, whatever you were riding in the split second you joined before you were kicked again. Which I actually had to do for Mr. Roomy37 at one point when he got in the boat. That's how we learned the glitch. So over time, I would find good people to be allies and take them to my base and be helpful. One of them actually turned out to be a lie, and they ended up being a griefer. So the second base we made on the server was probably the best base. It was like a huge underground base. Built out of a cave and then just expanded from there. It had a surface entrance which led into a coal mine, as Mr. Roomy37 had made, because we needed coal. And somewhere in the coal mine there was a big staircase down to Y16. That's where our base was. Well, somewhere around that area, wherever the cave happened to be. But that ended up getting griefed because people saw it from the surface, I think. I can't remember for sure. And then I created a second entrance to it. I clogged up the original entrance. Like, the staircase was clogged up with stone for like 20 blocks, and then for the rest of the way it was clogged up with cobblestone, so. And then I created a really long and complicated entrance. Like, you went into a swamp biome far away from the base. You went into a fall strip mine, which led into a cave. In the back of the cave there was a tunnel that led all the way to my actual strip mine. And then if you knew the way around my actual strip mine, you could find the way into the base. But I'm pretty sure the griefer came back, and I'm pretty sure he just cheated his way in by digging down because he knew the coordinates. Because last time when he had griefed, we repaired it. But the second time he griefed too harshly for repair, easily at least. Like, he took all our moss stone. Every time we got griefed, griefers would just break the chest. I'm pretty sure they didn't even bother trying to pick the stuff up, so we wouldn't get it back. So we would lose everything that's in a chest. Sadly. So then our third base was in a jungle biome. There was a piston door of 1x2. And this jungle biome was far from spawn, because I think that was my mistake before, was I was too close to spawn, so there were too many people around. So at some random lake in the jungle, there was a 1x2 piston door, which, when it was closed, you couldn't tell it had even been there from the outside. And then that leads to a staircase, which leads down into a cave. At the end of that cave is a staircase that leads to an underground lake. And then that underground lake is an entrance to... And the underground lake is the entrance to our base. So, that was pretty well hidden. And every now and then we get a new ally, but a lot of times our allies would, like, quit forever when they would die or something. Eventually, though, my favorite ally, if anyone recognizes this name, Noel9000, that's who he was. I don't have any way of contacting him or anything, but yeah, he was my best ally. And at one point, he had gotten a boat, and apparently we had forgotten to warn him about the boat glitch, so he got in the boat and then he tried to join like 8 times. Unfortunately, I was really far from base then, so I couldn't save him. Then every now and then, he would just try again, like, every 10 minutes or something. It's like, but he didn't, like, try it over and over again, so we couldn't come and save him. He may have tried again when the new snapshot came out, but I didn't even think about that until it was too late. So yeah, with him gone and the C-Store Mims server going up, I just kind of decided to stop playing on the server, because with no rules and PvP on, it wasn't really fun. Just too many bad people. I'd rather play on our server, which I can turn PvP off on with the scoreboards. So, yeah. That was the first server I played on. The second server I played on, actually, I looked up his name on Noel9000 on Google, and the only thing I found under that name was some server he played on, like a PvP server or something. And so I went on that server, because you had to do that to register an account, and I thought if you registered an account, you might somehow be able to message other people, which was sadly false. But yeah, if any of you by any chance know him, then I'd be glad to know some way of seeing him again, because he was a pretty good ally. Oh. Chest or trap chest? Trap chest. So yeah, I'm doing trap chest and chest alternations in order to have 2 chests next to each other. I would do sideways chests, but I don't like the way they look. And even though efficiency is important, I also want it to be aesthetically good too. So anywhere I can place a chest. Oh, I have crafting tables everywhere. I could just craft more. Tripwire hooks. I hear that zombie. Oh yeah, you have to put it next to the chest for some reason. And I'm 1 chest short. Wait, yeah, that's 1 chest. There. Trap goes here. Normal. Trapped. Normal. So yeah. You eat through jungle wood pretty quickly when you do this. I mean, that was like 2 stacks, and now it's mostly gone, because chests take a lot of wood. I mean, you don't think about it, but they do. Just convert everything to planks. It's going to need to be planks at some point anyway. And convert it all to chests, except for that 45. 24 chests. That's nowhere near enough to finish the room. So I need 12 of them to be trapped, so I need 10 more hooks, so I need 5 more iron. And then after that, I just kind of played on some random servers, like Chimney's Fifth server and stuff, to see what they're like. Because, yeah. So that's how, when I first played multiplayer. I'd played single player a lot before that, but not multiplayer. "12 hooks, 12 chests, 12 trap chests, and 12 chests. Let's do this row. This is going to take so much resources to finish. Probably not immediately, but at some point I want to replace this cobblestone under the chest too, because at least I find that noticeable. That zombie, I think he's walking around in one of the caves around here. As far as I know, the only way that you can get into this room, including mobs, will be through that door. Except, I think spiders might be able to get in through that. But other than that, I think I'm safe. In here. Still wouldn't consider it safe enough to AFK, though, because mobs can come in through there. Oh, that doesn't belong. Sigh. Why do they always fall into the middle? This middle area will have hoppers connecting to the chest later in the future when I have an iron golem farm. That's not for a while. Good. I got that back. Huh, perfect. So I finished the middle row perfectly. Still need a lot more chests though. That was all from a jungle tree. I just ate up an entire jungle tree for that. Oh yeah, and I think the last episode was a bit short, so I might make this one a bit longer. Beacons will go here later. The mushroom face is what goes there. I have some cyan sheep, and I don't need cyan wool anymore. That's just piling up, so I think I'm going to dye some red sheep, which I barely have any red. These are my last 2 roses, other than, of course, this one. So yeah, I'll probably end up finishing that storage room off camera, because labeling chests is boring, and so is cutting down jungle trees. Unless, of course, you have an interesting topic to talk about. Put the iron away. Inventory, it's such a problem. Put those away. Yeah, I got more ender pearls from that fight. Oh. Did not mean to break that one. What was I just smelt? Oh yeah, I smelted up all that sand I got from the explosion. That'd be a good thing to use now. This is currently how I get up to the scaffolding. Jump up onto the pig nose and then up onto the top of his head. And this is where I'm placing the glass. When I finish the skylight here, all this dirt is going to be replaced with glass. Because I want to make everything... I don't want to modify the terrain for this. I just want to replace any blocks above the skylight with glass. That's why I decided it would be the best way to do it. So I'm just going to replace all of these blocks with glass. And because of where I put my base, and the direction that I happen to be facing when I got down to the level of my base, it is going to take a lot of blocks. So this cave right here is the one that I can use to get into my base. Right here there's going to be all this glass in it. Oh, almost broke glass. There's a hole there. So yeah, that's going to look cool to be able to see into my base from like that cave. This cave isn't perfectly natural because I think I accidentally modified it some before I remembered that that's what I was going to do. So yeah, the worst thing that could happen now is that a creeper could blow up in that cave. Let's get to that cave, actually. I think it'd be easier to replace the glass from within the cave. Turn my convenient minecart system up. It's weird, when you're in a minecart now, it doesn't show your hunger like when you're on a horse. I'm guessing they're going to fix that, but who knows. They didn't make a snapshot this week, sadly. So that cave is right down here. That's a zombie. I know those footsteps. If a zombie comes, that's perfectly fine. Ooh, leather armor with enchanted boots. Oh wow, he dropped like everything. I can't pick. Yeah, he dropped almost all his armor. I don't need one extra cobblestone block. So the boots have projectile protection. Guess it's useful in case you get shot in the foot. Replace all this with glass. So much to replace. And then I've got to replace the ceiling in here too. So this entire segment of the cave will be made of glass. So much resources required for this. Okay. So yeah, that would be the floor and the walls. Guess I should work on the ceiling too. I actually got a lot of glass just from creepers. There and there. Right here. Oh yeah, I can't pick this up. Just cobblestone. But when I run out of glass, I'll pick it up. Nope. I almost am. So yeah, this will probably look cool. It'll just be a cutout of all the caves and everything else blocking my way from my base to the surface. Now, you can't see glass through glass, but that's only if it's directly touching, so you're going to see all these glass layers. Oh, this will look so much better when I get the glass thing sorted out with my texture pack. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the glass texture and remove the sides of it, but keep like the lines in the middle, but make them be partially transparent. That'd probably be the best way to do it, I think. At least for me. And then I need to get all those GUIs sorted out. It basically means I need my language editor to have inventory removed from it. So yeah. What should I do this episode, the rest of this episode? Right here is where I moved my bed here because there's a cave back here. Like you can hear water in it if you go here. But I didn't find the way to it. So yeah, this will be my bedroom in the future. I so badly want to cure that guy. I think witches drop helpful potions, not harmful potions. So I don't think the witches will help me kill him, sadly. This doorway right here is where my nether portal will be, so I might go ahead and move that. Actually, I don't know how long that tunnel is supposed to be. Because I've made it so you won't hear the portal from my base, except like one specific block, I think you can hear it. Oh, this rose red, I forgot about that, and I need to dye my sheep. Is it nighttime? Yay, it's not. Keep forgetting, an easier way to get out of my base is to go into this cave. Because there's less tree obstructions over here. I think they're down here. Yep. So, dye all the cyan ones red. Cyan is currently useless to me. That's what I do is when I don't need a color anymore, I'll just dye all the sheep. Like, pink, I'm done with the pigs, so I don't need pink sheep. I brought 7 wheat from harvesting. I always forget to have a bunch of wheat on me when I come here. I don't think I need lime anymore either. I think soon I'll be at a point where I don't really need any wool for a while. Feed all the cows and probably accidentally some sheep. I always seem to feed some sheep too. It's kind of hard to control what animal you're feeding. I don't hear any sheep babies though, that's a good sign. Yeah, I think I might have got all cows. And then that's just the extra cow that couldn't find any other cows. Because I had 7 wheat. Let's kill a cow then. What I do is I just hit all the cows once until one of them dies. Because then they'll usually eventually all get weakened to one hit, so they'll be easier to do that later. So red wool I needed for the mushroom face, which will be a good thing to work on. Except I don't know exactly what a mushroom... Oh, I just did it again. That is no longer an interest in my base. And I could just run through that wall, but I want to remember that. So I need to take the proper quick drop from now on. Might even steal up this cave. Just keep me from doing that. This way, this way. There are so many oak trees here. I should really cut them down. There's a cave in. There's the glass. There's a zombie. I encountered 2 zombie villagers in the cave. Well, in a cave near my base. He took some damage. Oh wait, this is Smite 2. Can Smite 2 kill in 1 hit? I'm not sure. So now I have some raw beef for the furnace. I should get this space moved soon. Actually, I should go ahead and... Nah, because if I move the furnace, then all my items that I get from it would be somewhere else. Now that chest is full again. I managed to move everything that wasn't, like, not abundant down to here. And I just filled the chest again. Yeah. Put all the armor here. Bows, I don't make bows. I always get them from skeletons. And all these arrows are from skeletons too. I don't really have a normal mob system yet. That's something I'll do later. What I'm thinking is I'll put the mob system like directly above my strip mine, so it'll still be like the floor of it could have good stuff in it, but not the main part of it. But yeah, hopefully this episode's been a good length. Because I'm going to work on like the nether portal and the mushroom off camera. So, thanks for watching.